He just used his shoulders with the cloth, like doing this actions right toward my shoulder. Hi guys, so today I'm gonna talk about something that happens on myself. It started from 2025 October until this year, which is 2026 March 12th. So it's in my school, in my class, there are two students who started from October last year. They started using language and insulting words, a lot of dirty words to, try to insult me, using them to attack my personality. Also, they use those words to destroy my characteristics, trying to dominate my emotions and all of those stuffs. And in a later time, they even like let other classmates, they invite. And saying invite is strange, but it's just like they let other people together talking about me, and it's just like a group, like 6 or 7 people, they start trying to insult me together, but using other ways, not using dirty words right on the surface, but they're just using some other ways. Like this is kind of another type of bullying, which is like they want to get rid of you in many situations or circumstances, without any purposes or reasons. It's just like today you're joining groups in a class or a course requires you to assemble groups with other group mates. But those people, they just attitude so bad to me, and even I begged them to be a group of them, and they still have slots in their groups, but they just answer me, just get out, we don't want you in our group. It's just like kind of things like that, because those two people, they start inviting others to attack me at the same time and together. But what I'm going to talk about today is two students who start using words and different kind of languages. Now, the languages here, I don't mean like Mandarin or like English, not this kind of language. The language here, I mean, is like using some words that only appears in network world, or like words that's used to splash others or insult others. But those words are not formal, they're really dirty. It's just like words that will appear in gaming worlds. So they start destroying my characteristics by saying words like goddamn asshole, idiots, but they're saying that in Mandarin Chinese, but it's just like the same meanings. They start saying something that's much harsher than idiot, this word. And they start using all the stupid dumb ass, like stupid dumb ass, stupid idiots, or like saying you're so stupid that you're like an asshole, or they're just saying you're, dumbie, kind of like that. Like they say those words trying to insult me. And the most important thing is that I didn't attack them using any words, or I didn't being aggressive to them at the first say those words to me, because I will not talk back. So they just keep attacking on me. They think that this guy is really kind of weak. Like, so they start keep doing this, and even deeper and deeper. Like they start from moron, stupid dumb ass, like idiot, those words, and then they become words like bitch, or even saying you're garbage, rubbish, trash, starting from words that destruct your personality and characteristic. Also, those words are bullying words. It's like word bullying. Words like this. Hey, whenever when I'm playing the game and I didn't say anything, it's just because the way I play video games is different than others, but I still win. So someone, a student, he doesn't believe this, and he thinks that how can you still win using this way? So he starts saying, oh, because you're someone who's like saying you're a freak, you're a weirdo, saying things like those to try to attack your like your personality and even your dignity and things like all those. They're trying to ruin you, the whole figure. So what I'm talking about is that they start from words like frick, freaking asshole, and they also say phrases like, oh, how come the world, like, how come you, people like you, can like exist in this world, destroying others and polluting this society, saying you're a rubbish, saying you're garbage, saying you're a dirty asshole. Like all those words, they make them even harsher with adjectives and they put on me. And I didn't do anything that offend them or being aggressive to them. And they all say those words in public places, in the classrooms, and there are always more than 10 people, and it affects me a lot. I feel very, hurt, and I feel like I'm totally insulted when I tell them I don't like those words and can you just stop it or something when I say those things, because I did a lot of times. They say, oh, I'm just joking. You're so strange, you're a weirdo. We're just joking those things. With those words, they're nothing. Yeah, they're just saying those things, and they also add you're a moron, you're a weirdo. Yeah, and things like that. And those people, they attack you with no reason, you know, no reason. I'm just talking with another guy about my thoughts just because my thought is different from the attacker, and the attackers say I'm an idiot. You know, like just keep destroying and attack me using those words with, just no reason. And they say they're just joking. They say this to me. And whenever I'm trying to say back, and they just say, blah, 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 I don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Like just, and they also say I'm a clown. They use so many words, except from those attacking words. They also use, you know, always like that, and assembling with other dirty words. How they say this like every day, and every day like more than 10 times. So it's like they say those words 1,000 times to me, all those insulting ways and phrases. When they're talking to me, their faces, their emotions, all of their mood, it's not like joking. It's just like they're right insulting me and being really furious with me. I feel so innocent, and I am. Like today I'm just doing something on my own, but the way I'm doing is, a bit different than others. The method I'm doing is different than others. And if those two people, they pass by, they see this, and they'll start attacking me, it's just because the way I'm doing, they disagree with it. It's just like every time when I'm talking with them, my thoughts are not the same as theirs, they'll start attacking me. And if I say back, I don't like those words, stop saying, they'll attack me harsher and harsher every time. More. One day, more than 10 times, and they do this every day. So it really hurts me a lot, and it let me even feels very, like in deep depression. Like how come should I, get those insultings or like those disrespects? They never like one of those two people, one of them, he actually do actions on me, like things that I didn't do, or things that it's not even my business, things that aren't even my business. For example, today person A does something wrong, and person B, which is me, I'm not related to the matter, right? It's person A who did something wrong. But this boy, this guy who attacked me, will blame me for things that I haven't even done for. He should blame, no, he should actually go right for person A. But he blames me. He come to me like rush into like fury and just point at my face. And even he pushed me using one hand, like keep doing this and trying to, rush me, like this is him and this is me. He pushed me and trying to rush me like, in the opposite direction. And he just blamed me and he says so bad, dirty words with anger, saying like, or like, what's wrong with your brain, or like nuts something, and he keeps saying, oh shit, and keep doing those actions towards my body and pointing my face with, like, his face is filled with anger and wrath. Okay, and he's saying everything really impolite, like impolitely. You know, every word I try to say and explain to him, like, this thing is not done by me. Every word I talk out, he never listens. He's just keep pointing and pushing me, and like he's trying to crush me using actions and words, and keep pointing just right. He's just right gonna point right to my eye, you know, like his finger is right gonna touch my eye part, my face part, and he's just keep crushing me to the like the opposite direction. Okay, and he just keep insulting me and output those words to me. So I got deeply injured because I feel like it's not fair. He always insult me with actions, like every time talking to anyone. And I never talk back with trash words, but they find this point, and so they keep insulting me, keep bullying me using those words, keep saying those words to me, attacking me, and keep on even harsher and harsher every day. I told them so many times I hate those words and all the things I could say to them, but they never listen, and they just keep saying more things. Like the more I say, the more they just, you know, attack me. And also they sometimes attack me together at the same moment. Like one of the boy, after he pushed me and after he blamed me with so ill-tempered and those bad dirty words, he just used his shoulders with the cloth, like doing this actions right toward my shoulder, and he just walk away with so like face like this, you know. And the other person is just saying, the other boy who attacks me also continues saying, keep saying those things, and he points me every time he says, and he always say, oh, and the other person, they laugh. And every time I talk back to them, I'm saying, can you just stop saying those dirty words? I don't like them. And they just say, oh, I hear someone barking. I hear dog barking like this, and they laugh together like this. So when I was playing video game, one of the boy come and say, if you don't score the goal, you're a dog. And I didn't score the goal. And he said, ah, yeah, you're a dog. Saying this really harshly.